All right, so I have some horrible economic news, but I do have some light at the end of the tunnel and to show you how to escape this. Okay, but first, please like and subscribe. Check us down below for our CT Club, where you get our trade alerts, portfolio updates, and you get to see how we are dealing with this crazy macroeconomic environment. All right, so the Bank of England, you all know that they went on a YCC spree, okay? That means yield curve control spree, which means they are essentially printing currency out of thin air and buying up their own debt because it's unstable and they need to inject liquidity into this. This is crazy. Like that's the end game for a country when you have YCC, okay? Now the Bank of England privately to bankers said it may extend bond buying. So I think it was like $10 billion a day, or sorry, 10 billion pound a day, which is like $11 billion. And so that they're going to extend that. But you know what's happening, guys? Come on. They are printing way more than what they're saying. Obviously, this is central banks. There's zero transparency. There's zero. And they can do whatever they essentially want. So they're definitely going to create crazy amounts of inflation. Okay, just in, Christine Lagarde, which is the ECB president, said Europe isn't in a recession. Yeah, right. Just like the U.S. isn't in a recession. Even Biden said, I don't think the U.S. is in a recession. These people are lying to your face. They're not clueless. I mean, Biden might be because he's kind of weird. But like Christine Lagarde, she seems like a pretty smart together woman. She's lying, okay? Obviously, when you have 2 or more consecutive GDP numbers going down, that's a textbook recession, okay? That's all you have to know. But these people don't want you to know that there's a recession going on because they don't want you to prepare, like buying Bitcoin. Okay, the Bank of Finland has issued a warning for the populace. This is actually kind of cool of a bank to do this. To prepare for disruptions in banking services, yes, that could possibly happen, especially if the bond market, which is the debt market, goes out of control, then credit freezes, then your bank account's not going to work. Raise some cash. You have a bank saying raise some cash. It's kind of working against the bank a little bit because the banks have a certain amount of cash on hand. It's called fractional reserve banking, and banks go off that still, and they don't really have all the cash that you usually have in the bank. So it's pretty incredible that the Bank of Finland is actually telling people, hey, raise some cash. I think that's smart for them. That's amazing that a bank would actually say that. Okay, PayPal. Now PayPal said, you know how they went on that spree and they said, hey, we're gonna fine people $2,500. We're gonna not fine, but we're essentially gonna steal $2,500 out of either your PayPal wallet or reach it out of your bank account. Yeah, they said that. If you are spreading misinformation or the next thing out there, and if you don't agree with that, they would essentially steal $2,500. Well, they quickly retracted that because the populace went crazy and said, hey, no more. But PayPal's value since then is down $6 billion, and delete PayPal, the words delete PayPal, Google searches have soared 1,300%. So PayPal got screwed a lot. But here's the thing, that if you don't take anything from anything I said out of what I've talked about before, take this to heart. They are going to try this again. This was an attempt, as Heidi said on Twitter, which went viral the other day. This is central banks testing out what the populace is going to, how the populace is essentially going to react with a CBDC. So because CBDCs are programmable money or programmable currency, it's not actually money, it's currency. They can take your currency at any time they want. If you said the wrong thing, if you went against, if you went to a protest or something like that, they can fine you just like that. And this is just a test. This is going to happen again and again and again. You heard this first here. We are the first people to say this. What's happening right now is they're trying to get people used to this. So they're bringing this up. They're going to have somewhere else that's going to do this as well. People are going to get angry. then people are going to be like, you know what, I don't need to deal with this, whatever, I don't care anymore. And then they're going to accept their slavery. So Bitcoin is the way out of this. It's a way out of their system. It's a decentralized, permissionless system, okay? So you don't need permission to, you know, send your coins to anybody on earth. You don't have to worry about your private keys being hacked by governments if you do it correctly, and you can know that your money is going to be in your account, okay? With whether it's a hardware wallet, whether it's your private key or whatever. This is what central banks hate. This is what governments hate. This is why the US is so against cryptocurrencies. That's why the SEC does not want anything to do with cryptocurrencies, and that's why they are harping down on them, because they don't want people using anything decentralized. They want people using their CBDCs. Okay, that's all I have. Please like and subscribe, and I will talk to you soon.